Hello everybody, and welcome to this Halloween episode of Find Out What's in Pelenta's Forrest. So grab yourself a glass of water or a cup of tea and spend the next few minutes with me. And what do I always say? Don't believe everything you hear and check your facts. Do your own research. What that means is I'm chewing gum. Today, I'm a Harlequin fools. That's right, check your facts. Don't you wanna know what my butterflies are saying? I think you do. Don't you wanna know what my butterflies are talking? This is Find Out What's in Pelenta's. Oh my God, Forrest! Wait a minute. Oh my God, we're having a malfunction here, and my phone just went off. Hold on a second. Oh man, I'm getting stuck to my canvas here. Did you hear that? Today is Halloween, and as usual, did you see that? This is the thing about fake hair. You can just yank it off of whatever it's stuck to. Anyway, how is everybody? How are you doing? And are you ready to say goodnight to Halloween? Do you agree? This year has gone by faster than last year. It's absolutely crazy. But what I'm going to talk to you about today is migraines. Yes, if you are a migraine sufferer, you are going to love this Halloween episode. I decided to keep a lid on it for a couple of months because I didn't want to get on here and jump the gun and say, I found a cure. Frankenstein, he's alive, he's alive. Anyway, I'm not saying I found a cure for migraines, but I am a migraine sufferer. And I decided I did not want to get Botox needles like 33 stuck in my brain and my head, shooting me up with that nasty stuff, because I did the research and that junk that they use is not healthy. So I decided to try to find something else that might work. And in my research, I found that people were getting daith piercings and tragus piercings to help their migraines. Now, of course, you can't see my ears now because I'm too far away, but the daith is up in there, and this here is the tragus. So this is the deal. What do piercings have to do with migraines? A tragus piercing is a type of ear piercing that places a loop or a stud, not a loop, but a hoop or a stud through the cartilage that partially covers your ear canal. The tragus itself is located below another commonly pierced part of the ear cartilage called the daith. Okay? Now, the daith piercings have become really popular as alternative treatment for migraine pain. Now, migraine pain symptoms can vary widely. Now, I don't know about you, but I have had the flashing lights, the stars falling from the ceiling, vomiting, just like can't stand light, the whole 9 yards. So it's either intense pain on one side of your head, intense pain on both sides of your head, increasingly sensitive to light and sound, nausea and vomiting. And I think my makeup is starting to run already. So, moving along, how is this said to work? The theory behind ear cartilage piercings for migraines is similar to a theory behind acupuncture. Acupuncturists believe that electricity, nerve endings, and pressure points in your body can be stimulated, realigned, and otherwise modified to treat pain. So what that is telling you right there is it may or may not work for you. However, before you decide to take a whole bottle of Norco and all this other crazy migraine stuff or stuff that's supposed to help for pain, try to find a natural alternative that may work for you. Now, researchers say that it might be a placebo effect, meaning if someone gives you a sugar pill and tells you it's a Vicodin, your headache's going to go away. So that just means that your mind is a lot more powerful than you think. That's the way I look at that theory. But it says it might be a placebo effect, when a treatment works simply because the person believes it's working. So, if it is a placebo effect, who cares? It's working. So, if you're suffering from migraines, don't just run out and get yourself a date or a tragus piercing or a shaman. Do your research. Talk to people that have had it done, like me. I had mine done in June, and I have not had one single head pain since June of this year. See, I'm crossing my fingers. Now, moving on to some other crazy stuff, like Halloween. Tonight, somebody is gonna get the beat down all the way until Halloween. So, do you celebrate Halloween? Do you think it's the devil's day? Evil, scary stuff? Or do you just like to dress up and run around in a costume like me? Because I love playing dress up. So, let's talk about some of these Halloween traditions. Well, in America, it's just Halloween. You have Halloween parties and all the other kind of stuff. But in Mexico, they have Dia de los Muertos. And usually from November 1st to November 2nd in Mexico and certain parts of Latin America, they honor those who have passed away. Now, they believe the gates of heaven open up at midnight on October 31st, and the souls of children return to earth to be reunited with their families for 24 hours. That's pretty cool. Now, in Romania, they call it the Day of Dracula. And they have huge parties. They go to Count Dracula's castle and all this kind of stuff. In Japan, they call it Kawasaki Halloween. And it's kind of just like ours. Everybody just runs around in costumes and scares people, haunted houses and all that stuff. But check this out. In the Philippines, they celebrate something called Pangangalulua. And it's their tradition that children go door to door, often in costumes just like we do, but they sing and they ask for prayers for those who are stuck in purgatory. So that's almost like they think that, Halloween is a day for devils too. And then also in Hong Kong, they have what you call the Hungry Ghost Festival. And on the 15th day of the 7th lunar month, which is around mid-August to mid-September, the people of Hong Kong celebrate the Hungry Ghost Festival. And they believe that spirits get restless around this time of year and they begin to roam the world. Now, the festival is a way to feed both the spirits food and money for their afterlife. Isn't that crazy? Do you notice that everybody has a different belief on the dead and who has passed on? There are cultures that leave food out every night for their dead loved ones who has passed on. They have a little altar, and the whole 9 yards. So everybody has their own different beliefs. And let's see here, what else is cool? Well, in Cambodia, from the end of September to the middle of October, Buddhist families gather together to celebrate Priem Bin. And that's a religious holiday to celebrate the dead. People give out foods and sweets and all that cool stuff. So, anyway, I wasn't going to address this topic, but I can't help myself. This is something that's going to put a little thought into your Halloween mind. How do you feel about AI? Don't you think that's pretty scary? Why isn't anybody dressed up as AI on Halloween? Are you ready to surrender your power to the robot? Are you laughing right now? Well, don't be laughing because it's about to come true. You understand me? Do you notice every single sci-fi movie that you see? Challenge me on this. I dare you. Not every single one. 90% of them. They want you to have feelings for the machine. They want you to have feelings for the robot. They want you to risk your life for the robot. Well, you know what? You might as well, damn it, because they're replacing your ass anyway. The factories want robots. You got these big ass robots running through the woods trying to chase you down. Let me tell you something. I've said it before. You think that these sci-fi movies are full of nonsense? Honey, child, let me tell you. I miss rolling my eyes like that. They're getting you ready for your doom, okay? They're getting you ready for your doom. So, you hear that? You hear that? But that means our time is over. And as usual, I am so very grateful for everything. And I'm even more grateful for you. So you have yourself a fabulous Halloween. And go out and buy my book. And while you're at it, bring me some candy. On the next episode, we'll be talking about flat earth, psychosis, and the people that need to smoke more weed. Have a fabulous and safe Halloween, everybody. Goodbye. Yes, I said it. Time to say goodnight.